Hi, fourth graders. Before we start, make sure you have something to write with and something to write on so that you can do the math as I'm doing it too. Okay, last time we had math, we learned about factors, and this is just a little review before we learn something new today. And we learned that a factor is a number that you can multiply by another number to make a product. And so the numbers 7 and 8 are factors of 56. And we also learned that we can make a factor menorah to find all the factors of the number. We always start with 1 and the number, and then we go in order from smallest to biggest, finding the factor pairs and then seeing where they meet in the middle. And one thing I want to remind you is when you list the factors, it's really helpful if you can list them in order, just like they're in order here, because it helps you stay organized. When you start getting them out of order, you get kind of lost figuring out if you have them all. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to pause the video and I want you to find the factors of 8, and then I want you to find the factors of 12. Okay, so pause the video and come back when you've made your factor menorah for 8 and 12. All right, so check your work. The factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. And the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And now the second part of our question is, do they have any in common? And by that I mean, do they have any that are the same? So let's look. I'm going to change colors. Yeah, they both have 1. They both have 2. They both have 4. And I think that's it. So yes, they do have some in common, and their common factors are 1, 2, and 4. So we are going to be finding common factors of two numbers. So let's try that. To do that, well, first we have to find the factors of the first number, then we have to find the factors of the second number, and then we see which are the same. So pause the video and find the factors of 9 and 36, and then unpause when you're ready for the next part. So let's check your work. For 9, we have 1, 3, and 9. And for 36, we have a bunch. So check that you have them all. And notice that I've put them in order. It makes it really easy for me to stay organized. So now, what factors do they have in common? What are the same? See if you can write down on your paper which factors they have in common. Well, I can see, let's get another color. They both have 1. They both have 3. They both have 9. All right, so the common factors, I don't have to keep going because 9 doesn't have any more. So it's not going to have any of these ones. So 1, 3, and 9. Interesting that all of the factors of 9 were also the factors of 36. Anyone else notice that? So these are the common factors of 9 and 36. Now, how can we tell if a number is a factor of another number? So like, how can I just tell, is 5 a factor of 20? What do you think? How can I just know if one number is a factor of another number? Well, I know it's a factor if it can be evenly divided by that number with nothing left over. So can I do 20 divided by 5 with nothing left over? Yes, it's 4. So is 5 a factor of 20? Yes, just gonna put a Y. Okay, is 5 a factor of 35? Can I do 35 divided by 5 with nothing left over? Yes, it's 7. So is 5 a common factor of 20 and 35? Well, it's a factor of 20 and it's a factor of 35. So yes. Let's try for this one. Is 2 a factor of 24? Can I do 24 divided by 2? Hopefully you're saying yes, it's an even number. So yes. Is 2 a factor of 27? This is an odd number. So no, I cannot do 27 divided by 2 with nothing left over. So therefore it's not a common factor because they don't have it in common. So if you're deciding if a number is a factor of another number, you need to ask yourself, can I divide that bigger number by the smaller number and have nothing left over? Okay, so let's look at this. Is 3 a common factor of 30 and 40? Can I do 30 divided by 3 and have nothing left over? Yes, so 3 is a factor of 30. Okay, so it works for that one. Can I do 40 divided by 3? No, because remember that trick where we do 4 plus 0 is 4 and 3 does not go into 4. So is 3 a common factor of 30 and 40? No, they both don't have those as a common factor. Pause the video, see if you can figure out if 4 is a common factor of 96 and 48. They're pretty big numbers, but you're pretty smart, so try and figure it out. What did you find out? Is it 4 a common factor? Well, I can do 96 divided by 4, and I can do 48 divided by 4. So yes, it is a common factor. You might have noticed that 48 is half of 96, and so if 4 goes into 96, it's definitely going into 48 because this is half of this. So we need to find the common factors for each pair of numbers, and I've already done the factor manoras for you. Can you pause the video and list the common factors of 32 and 12, and then the common factors of 12 and 16? Already done the hard work for you. You're just seeing which ones do they have in common, which are the same. Hopefully you found that for both of them, they actually had the same answer. This was 1, 2, and 4, and this was 1, 2, and 4. So now the question is, how can you find the greatest common factor of two number? Greatest mean the biggest. Well, to do that, we have to do the same thing we did here, but now we're just finding the greatest, the biggest number that they have in common. So let's look at this. Now, instead of a factor manora, this is just listing the factor pairs. What's the greatest one that they have in common? These are the factors of 8. These are the factors of 12. What's the biggest factor that they have in common? Pause the video and figure it out. Okay, did you figure out that 4 was the biggest one that they had in common? Let's look at 16 and 48. We're looking, these are the factors of 16, these are the factors of 48, which is the biggest one they have in common. Pause the video, see if you can figure it out. I found that 16 was the greatest common factor. Hopefully you did too. So we're going to find the greatest common factor of two numbers, but I'm actually going to change it. I don't want you to do 72. I want you to find the greatest common factor of 18 and 36. So see if you can find the biggest factor that they have in common. Pause the video, see if you can figure that out. Hopefully you saw that 18 was the greatest factor that they had in common. You might have even figured it out without the manora if you had realized that 18 is half of 36. And we know that 18 is a factor of 18. So if you had seen that this was half of that, that might have helped you. If you didn't get that, that's okay. So now that you've had a little practice, you're going to try this totally on your own. Good luck, and see you next time.